And welcome every stupid person in the world. This is the Stupid Brilliant podcast.
If you're dumb enough to watch us, then you might benefit from this because you can't really get any dumber. I mean, you could.
Sometimes we say a lot of stupid things on this podcast, but other times we say a lot of brilliant things.
It's so stupid as that is brilliant sometimes. It's like
Yeah.
stuff you never really thought of, or maybe you have, and then you can relate with us because we're just normal people, just like you. Nothing special about us. Let's just talk a little bit, I guess, about us. I mean, normal people with like kind of crazy childhoods, but kind of like different but the same at the same time. Right now, I'm more religious and conservative. Brian's more like, do whatever you want,
I
and
took a nap on the ground today.
yeah, and he's homeless. So there's two different spectrums, but we agree on some things and we differ. And you're gonna hear about that on the show while we talk. And then we're gonna have some people join us. You share your opinion, and we'll give you our straight up answers with no bullshit. We'll tell you how it is. That's how we are, and we can have a discussion about it. And you really don't want to debate us, honestly, because we debate each other all the time. But when we're together and we agree on something, you don't want any of this. This is crazy. There's no way you'll defeat it. What do you want to talk about today? I think the main thing is the metaverse that's going on right now. It's crazy. What are your first thoughts when you saw like that trailer? And did you see the trailer?
Trailer of what? The Will Smith one?
Well, I'm guessing you did.
Oh, the Mark Zuckerberg one where he goes like this and changes his clothes.
Yeah, and then they show like the 3D, how it looks like pretty much in there.
My initial thought when he was doing that was that's the best clothes you could pick, like just a regular black t-shirt. Like if I could pick anything I want, I would have picked something a lot better.
Those were your first thoughts. So what shirt you picked?
Yeah, it was just like a black t-shirt. I'm like, come on, man, you can do better than this.
You always wear black. You always wear just a black t-shirt.
I look good in black, but
so it's not that bad of an option.
I think the meta universe is stupid. I think it's dumb. And it's not going to be brilliant. So, for example,
it's definitely on the stupid side of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's say you're a homeless person, and you're not too far off from that. But let's say you're homeless, and you go into the metaverse, and you have this.
If you could afford a metaverse, what's the thing with this? Before you get into that, you could only buy with a crypto, which is crazy.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, in there, like you could buy items with just crypto. You transfer your cash.
That's
yeah,
true.
but yeah, continue about your homeless.
But I don't think it's going to get up to that point. I think, for example, if you wanted just to have like a house, I mean, I assume what do you think the cost of a fake house is going to be?
In there, it's not going to be too much, but I'm saying that it would be smart for them to only use crypto or some kind of digital coin that they made up specifically for the metaverse, because you can make so much money off of that. Like, and that coin would be crazy because everyone would want it if they're going to be stuck in this thing.
I heard someone actually sold digital land the other day, like digital land, so you can build your own digital house on it. Guess how much it went for it?
Digital land
and
a digital house. How does that work?
Not the house. Someone just sold land, like in this meta universe.
Oh, in the universe.
Yeah. How much do you think they sold it for?
$1,000?
No.
10,000.
No.
20,000.
$2.4 million.
What the heck?
Someone bought digital land so they can.
Dude, this is insane. People are gonna this is what's gonna be the future. People buying random digital things, houses instead of real houses in the real world. I mean, imagine like going back to the homeless thing. Imagine you're that homeless guy. You have nothing, and you put on these freaking 3D glasses, and you're king of the Vikings in 700.
Look, it's not even. Let me give you an example, because also in the meta universe, you can not only the house, but you can also change the way you look. Let's say you always had a problem with the way you look, you can change it. Now,
I like the way you look.
Now look, Yosef. Let's say, I mean, whatever. Let's say you're an ugly guy, but I mean, this is not even saying.
Yeah, hypothetical.
Hypothetically, you're an ugly guy.
Yeah.
Okay, and you can't get a girl, no matter what.
Hypothetical. Yeah.
Uh-huh. I won't bring up the Arizona story. Whatever.
You did.
Let's say you can't. So you go inside this fake universe. You can make you can change the way you look. You can say you're gonna look like Brad Pitt. My friend always told me Brad Pitt is the sexiest man alive, so we're gonna use him. So you look like Brad Pitt. You're getting all these girls. What makes you think that you want to go back to the real world?
I wouldn't.
You're gonna be stuck in that motherfucker. Like you don't want to get out of it.
Yeah, no one to judge you, and like everyone is whatever they want to be. You could make whatever you want, buy all these things, and literally like travel in there. Like, why travel in the real world? You could travel in this land and go wherever you want. It's insane.
Yeah. So it's for an ugly guy getting girls, for people who just suffer in life. They hate where they work. They hate what they do. They hate their daily activity. They can just go in this thing and it's like the best. They have no friends, but they go in this world. They created all these fake friends. They created all these fake avatars. They're hanging out with a fake Michael Jordan. They're hanging out with whatever, a fake, Black Jesus, all this kind of stuff.
And I think that's why like they make society so depressed. And then they give them these technology things like, here, buy this, we'll make you happy. And that's what people do. They run to these types of things because society is depressed in a hole and they want to escape it. And what a perfect way to escape reality than another reality that's freaking digital. It's really insane. This thing is
social media is like fake. People are depressed because of social media. So you're escaping a fake world to go into another fake world. But I guess in this fake world, you're not getting judged as much, so to say, because social media is you're getting judged. In this fake world, you're not really getting. It's all mind games. You're basically just make believing yourself that
exactly. It's like you're making believe the character you created is cool, but it's not really you. And it's like you're getting false praise and false.
And you say this meta universe is kind of like heaven, where you're creating all this fake stuff and you're this internal bliss.
They're making it like a heaven on earth. Yeah.
Heaven on earth. And are we living hell on earth?
That's what they're making it seem like. Like, this is hell on earth and that's heaven. So go to that. And they're basically making people give up on real life and just go live in your fake heavenly life. Like, that's what we're leading up to, though. I feel like society always tries to make heaven on earth, like with new technology and everything.
But let me ask you a question. So when you go through, let's say you go to a football game and you have a good time and you're like, oh, this is fun. Or if you go to another football game, your favorite team loses, you're like, oh, this sucks. You're in a bad mood. What happens if I told you can go inside this fake world and your favorite team always wins and you get all the girls? You don't know it's fake anymore because you've been in it for so long. Would you want to stay there, or would you rather go back to the fake world where you can feel, or the real world where you can feel pain, sadness, things don't go your way?
I love this question because it's a really good question.
Would you live in a fake happy world? And keep in mind, yes, things might be fake, but it keeps you happy. But at the end of the day, it doesn't matter if it's fake or real as long as you're happy.
Well, this is the thing. Is it really happy if you know the outcome? I feel like it's a fake happiness. Like, it's going to be good. So what is there to look forward to? Just more good? If everything is good, then it's just good. It's not great. Like, I think what makes the football game so great is you expected it to go either way, but you ended up winning. And that what makes the thrill even better. It's like, oh shit, we actually won. Like when the Panthers win, like, oh my God, I won. But if you know the Panthers are going to win, it's like,
or you know what it is also? In order to know what happiness feels like, sometimes you have to know what sadness feels like too.
There you go. It's another point I was trying to get at.
Experience that. Yeah, you just have a bad way with words.
Yeah.
That's why I'm here. But you have to go through the bad in order to feel the good. And if you're in this fake world, eventually you might actually get depressed because you're getting all this shit where you're fucking girls left and right. Because in the real world, people who are fucking girls left and right nonstop, eventually they're gonna get bored of it, and eventually you're gonna be like, damn, I'm not even happy anymore. Why do you think celebrities are most likely to go crazy? Because they have all this money. And at the end of it, they're like, damn, I'm not even happy still. I'm fucking all these bitches, getting all this money, can buy whatever I want. I'm still not happy. you become even in a worser mindset because I'm like, damn, what will make me happy?
Yeah.
Versus average person, me and you, is like having a little bit of money, fucking a little bit of girls here and there. You're like, I'm ecstatic, you know? But it's kind of like in the metaverse, if you're fucking, getting everything you want, you're still not happy potentially.
Yeah, I think that's what we'll eventually come to, but they don't think like that. They're thinking the other way around. We're going to make so much money. Everyone's going to be stuck on this, but eventually they will get bored. And I don't think anything in this life could make you that happy and like heaven on earth. It's impossible. You can be very happy for long periods, maybe, but never for the rest of your life. And it's never going to be as good as it was the first time. It's just not.
Let's say all your friends are in this meta universe. What makes you think that you won't go into it too? If all your friends,
I can't say,
like,
yeah.
That's if your friend is like, dude, I just fucked like 3 girls like last night, and you're like, I don't fuck 3 girls, I only fucked 2 girls my whole life.
I mean, I'm gonna be the guy that's gonna try to defend my position for the longest, but I can't say I'll never go in there because, to be honest, it does look kind of cool. Like you can go.
Yeah, I know.
Like I love video games, so this is like a 3D real video game, but I do think it's really bad for society. So I have to stick with my heart and be like, no, I can't do it. How about you?
2 types of people are going to survive, because I think eventually all these people are going to live in this fucking fake universe and it's going to be no world. So number 1 is religious people. I feel like religious people are not going to go in this fake world, as whatever. Religious people, self-explanatory. Number 2, China. They ban everything. So they're not going to let people go in this fake world. And if they do, I think it's only like 30 minutes a day. They won't allow anything more.
Yeah, people are having too much fun. They'll ban it. It's too much for China.
Yeah, in North Korea, they're going to ban. Did you hear that story about that guy who saw Squid Games in North Korea? North Korea, he got like he brought in like some DVDs or some shit of Squid Games and killed him. Oh, you didn't hear?
No.
Yeah. So some guy who was like in school got his hands on copies of Squid Games and he got sentenced to death.
Wow, that's what happens in North Korea. You smuggle in some DVDs, you get killed.
Well, the guy is just like a freaking dictator. Also, the guy, the fat guy, Jing Zhongguan or whatever his name is, it sounds like a Panda Express like menu item. He wears like a leather jacket, and he says no one else is allowed to wear leather jackets anymore, which I fuck with because it's kind of gangsta. Like, you can't steal my drip. Like, this is my drip. This ain't yours.
I wouldn't want anybody wearing something the same as me if I was like a president or a king.
Yeah, man. Imagine if you look like really sexy in something. You do not want someone else wearing the same thing. So if I was president, I'll probably do the same shit as that. Like, no one can wear the same shit that I'll actually demand every guy to wear something ugly. So that way I'll look even more sexier.
Yeah, that's actually a pretty good idea. But they would have to dress very, very ugly, because for you to look sexier than everyone, they might have to put masks on too, put on top of the ugly shirts.
If you had the power to have every girl naked in the world, but every guy is also naked, so you see all their dicks and shit like that, would you do it, or would you have everyone wear clothes?
No, this brings it back to the pleasure and sadness thing. It's like you have to work to get it. That's what's better about seeing the woman naked.
The thing is,
you'll never naked.
This is your only chance to see other girls naked, because no girl will let you see them naked. The odds are not in your favor.
I mean, nowadays with like everything on the internet, I mean, we'll get into porn probably another episode. We got a long debate about porn, that's for sure. But that is something that
but doesn't it turn you on more seeing a random girl that you know?
I don't know. You really think the nakedness turns you on more? I kind of like the hiddenness. Like, not completely hidden, but like it's sexy when it's like you could see the figure, but you can't get to it. I don't know. It's like something you can't have. It's like, it makes it more of a turn on.
I like if I see a girl at the mall that I think is hot or cute, I'd rather much see her naked than a fucking whatever girl that's like on Instagram showing off her body and she has 200,000 likes. Everyone's like, "You're so hot, mommy." Here's a rose.
You think these girls like have insecurities issues, like that they have to show everything to everyone all the time and get likes, or is it just for money? Or it could be both.
They just want attention. Like,
that's what I'm saying. Like, they probably didn't get enough attention, or they're insecure about something. It's like I can't imagine. Can you
No,
imagine?
it's like an ego thing. It's like it's just ego. It's like
Just look
there's
at
this
me.
girl.
Like, would you
Yeah,
ever
it's
date
that.
someone like that?
No, I hate it. It's
Yeah.
like there was this girl that it was like her birthday, and she had all their friends come over. They rented like a hotel I saw on Instagram by the beach or whatever. And on her story, she's like, "Guys, this is $30,000 a day." It's like, you really need to tell everyone like how much you're spending a day like on this hotel. Like, what's the point? What's the benefit of it? Just like an
That's
ego thing.
it's like
Like the club, like a club, for example. You've been to a club. Is it fun in your opinion?
no, it's horrible.
Is it fun? You go over there. It's literally it's all the ego. A guy is like everything
I'm
is
gonna
ego.
get the most girls, or
Not only that, just if you think about it, everything is the ego. From what you wear to the jewelry. Getting a table at the club is like whatever $10,000 or something. Just getting a table is showing people, hey, I have money. And then after the table, it's whatever. Girls are dancing, guys is holding a bottle, literally just going like this, like next to a fucking girl.
oh,
And
I have a bunch of drinks. I
look what
think
I
that's I think that's what's wrong with society. Is everyone has a freaking ego problem.
yeah. So
It's all like I have better than you, I'm better than you, you're better than me. It's like all comparing all the freaking time. That's what social media is so bad for. Everyone's always comparing, and then they're at the clubs on their phones. Like, what's the point? Aren't you
yeah.
there to like meet people? No, they're
And
not.
it wasn't like this with social media like 10 years ago. MySpace was truly for friends. I feel like MySpace had absolutely no like, look at me, bikini pictures, blah blah blah. It was strictly just for meeting people, friends. I think once Instagram came, maybe a little bit of Facebook. Instagram kind of made everything more like it's a business.
Showing
It's a
off,
business.
yeah. And I
Yeah.
feel like before people they had to talk to each other, they're able to meet people and you go out and meet and that's the only way. But now it's like you're going to a club or going out just so you could post it and look cool on social media instead of being there and actually interacting with everyone and having fun while you're at. It's like
What do
it's so much more of an ego
What do
thing.
you think of percentages of people going to a nice vacation, going to a concert, eating good food? How much you think it percentage wise is because they actually wanted to go, or their thought process was, "Hey, I got to show this shit on social media."
I think it's 10% they want to go.
I think it's 90% they just want to show it on social media.
Yeah, well, especially I would be kind of gender specific. I think it's more females that do that. I think they're more like want
Well,
to show off,
let
show
me
other
let me
people.
put it to you like this way: guys like girls because they're hot. So who has to do more? Do guys have to show more on their Instagram what they're doing, the cars that they're buying in order to get the female's attention? So don't you think the guy's more likely
Yeah, I
actually
mean,
to
yeah,
show
well,
up for
it
the
makes
female?
sense. Yeah, yeah, it makes sense that way, but it doesn't work like that. Most females are the ones going up and posting because they want like females battle other females all the time. They just want to look better or something. So they're always trying to show off, look, I got this with other females. They're not doing it for other dudes. They're doing it for other
Yeah, but
dudes.
who's taking pictures next to the Lamborghinis? The guys or the girls?
Oh well, yeah, the guys will do that. They'll do
Who's
that kind of stuff
yeah,
because they know
exactly.
girls like it. It's both of them are for the girls. Like no one shows off for the guy.
You know which one bothers me more? Not when people are taking pictures of the vacations or the food, like look what I'm eating. You know what's the one thing that really freaking annoys me on social media?
Let me guess. Something that really annoys you that people do on social media all the time.
Yeah, they do it on social media. They show videos of it. What do you think that they're doing on social media that gets on my nerves?
Those are like fake pranks.
No. It's the ones where they're working out and they have to record themselves and show it to everyone.
Oh,
It's
that's
like,
freaking
oh,
stupid, stupid. Oh, I still remind
oh,
me. I saw this one where a guy is looking at her, right? He's looking at her from the back when she's doing the
okay.
TikTok and she's working out and she gets all mad at him. Like, what are you looking at? You're staring at me, whatever. But it's like you're literally posting this for millions of people to see, and they're all going to be staring at you. And you're worried about this one guy that's staring at you right there at the gym. Don't you think
Don't
that's weird?
don't you think it's awkward where you got to go set your phone down, hit the record button, run back, and go like, huh, huh,
Yeah, it
huh,
is.
and then
I
run
don't
back and
understand
forth?
how
Like,
they
what's
do
the
that.
point? It's like I sometimes like fuck around, leave comments. It's like, oh, it's a good thing you let us know you worked out today. We were so concerned that you didn't.
That's a
It's
good
like who
one.
gives a fuck? You know?
Yeah, no one freaking cares. There's another ego thing. Look at me, I'm working out and they look good. No one
Nah, man,
cares.
it's stupid. And like another thing, when girls who post pictures every day and they haven't posted a picture like in 3 months, you know what that means?
On the period.
They're pregnant. Like some guy in DMs fucked them, they're pregnant. It's just it's like, or when people are always like on sometimes like couples when they're constantly like posting pictures with each other. I love you so much. I love you nonstop doing stories. And then like they break up. I always leave comments. I'm like, make sure you guys let us know what happened. We're too invested in this relationship. You got to let us know what happened. It's just it's a bunch of bullshit, man. Like the whole social media. Now that I'm thinking about it, maybe it's not a bad thing to have a fake world. Just create your own fake world and get away from all this bullshit.
Well, that's what they want you to do. That's what I was explaining.
Don't you want to get away from people at this point?
I mean, sometimes, but this is life. Like you can't just freaking escape all your problems. I'm not gonna fix anything. It's gonna come back. It's gonna be more depressing. Like you just gotta face it. And like the best thing to be happy is just converse with family, converse with people, talk, do like natural things, not like more technology. It's like it's not meant for us to do. It's more distracting for our natural purpose that we have.
Nah, man. It's I back in the 90s, like you
Going outside playing.
No, not even that, but something as simple as like a football game. Like let's say your favorite team, the Panthers. When they show your favorite team on TV and you get to watch it, imagine how excited you used to be. Now it's like, oh, cool, I'm gonna watch the game. But back then, like you had to like hope they'll actually show your game on TV.
That's the thing. We're so spoiled now.
Yeah.
Like we get to watch every game on the freaking red zone, whatever. We get Amazon delivered to our door. We don't even need to go to the supermarket. People order food and no one needs to do anything anymore.
Remember how happy you would be when you burn your own CD? You finally got new music when you burn on your CD that you actually just sit in your car and just listen to music.
Yeah.
Like now,
it's like those things that make you happy. Nowadays, I could find my favorite song right now in 1 minute, like on YouTube or something. It's like we're so spoiled and we get rewarded for no work. Like I could just go on it right now and I don't get like I'm rewarding for myself.
Back in the day?
Yeah, LimeWire. You had to go, you had to search it, you had to download it, you had to work for things.
Did you download porn on LimeWire?
Once accidentally. Oh, not accidentally. Okay, I did it on purpose. But yeah, a huge mistake.
No,
it took forever. It wasn't that good.
Yeah, the amount of viruses I used to give like the computer at the house. But I used to jack off just to the title of the movie. Like 45-year-old mom sucks son's dick. I used to just get horny and jack off that shit.
Wait, you didn't watch that shit, did you?
When you want whatever, man.
My god.
But whatever. That's not the point. The point is you just jack off the titles. Now it's like you go through like 60 videos until you get to the right one that you want to jack off to, man. Like back then.
That's what I was talking about earlier about desensitization and porn. Like you keep looking at it and that becomes desensitized. You don't even want to look at that stuff anymore. You want something more crazy. See, you just admitted it.
When I jack off, it takes 20 minutes. 19 minutes, I'm looking for the right video to jack off to, and then that 1 minute, I actually jack off.
Yeah, that's how long it takes now. And before, you saw titty, and that's it. Like you're already busting. It's crazy. But now with this metaverse, who knows what they put on there?
You remember the very first titty that you touched?
I do.
How did you touch it? It was just like you just
grabbed it.
Remember how excited you were?
I was like, this is amazing.
Yeah, the very first boobie that I touched, it was, when I figured a vagina for the first time, I thought it was kind of gross. I'm still not a fan of like touching.
I'm not a fan, really. I could touch it, like, and pleasure someone, but like, do I want to?
Yeah, I don't.
Like, I want to go for the boob or the butt.
Yeah, the vagina, it's something guys just aren't excited about. I feel like deep down.
I mean, it's exciting to go in there. It feels great. I love vagina, but it's like, is this something I'm gonna play around with? Like,
do you ever look at it? Do you stare at it?
I'm not gonna stare at the vagina.
Do you get grossed out by staring at it?
I don't get gross, but it's just like it's just there. It feels great. It doesn't look great. It's like a comfortable couch.
Feels like some warm apple pie. Oh wait, did you see the movie or no?
No, I never seen it.
Oh, that's why. Fucking A, man. You gotta watch American Pie.
I watched the reunion. Wasn't that great?
Yeah, I watched it with you. I think in movie theaters.
Oh, was that with you?
Yeah.
I have so many friends. It's like, no, I'm just kidding. You're my only friend.
Yeah, man. Just going to the movies with each other. All the Valentine's Day we'll go out.
We actually didn't go to that many movies. Surprisingly.
Hot Tub Time Machine.
It's just so freaking cheap Jew. We never want to go to any movie.
Lion King. I think remember we went when they were like replaying it one time.
Oh, really?
You don't remember?
I don't remember that.
They did. They replayed like Disney movies one time, like at a movie theater.
Oh yeah.
Together. You seriously don't remember?
No, I don't remember
You're the
that.
one who talked me into it. I'm like, I already seen the movie. Why would I go pay?
Really?
Like, oh man, we can see it in the big screen. I was like, all right, whatever.
Dang, how do I not remember that? I thought it was
Yeah,
Toy Story.
I think it was like no, I don't think or was it Toy Story?
Might have been Toy Story.
No, I'm pretty sure it was Lion King. Because I remember you're like, don't you want to cry again when Mufasa dies? I was like, oh, all right, you're talking me into it.
That's the worst. That was so sad as a kid. Jeez, I cried definitely cried for that. That
Yeah.
and what other Disney movie?
We're actually watching some movie the other day. I fell asleep, and she kind of fell asleep too. But the premise of the story seemed nice. It was about a couple, and they were like engaged. And the wife had cancer, right? So she was gonna die at this point, and she's like, I don't want my fiance to be alone. Plus, he's horrible with girls. Like, I'm surprised I even fell in love with him. So I'm afraid when I die, he's totally gonna be alone because he doesn't know how to talk to girls or anything. So she actually creates a Tinder for him and like tries to match him up with girls and basically says this is how you should talk to girls. So she basically teaches him how to talk to girls and go out with girls after she dies because she doesn't want to be alone. Would you do the same thing for Nancy?
Hell to the no, man.
You
I would
want
not
her to suffer.
that.
You want her to be alone. You're basically, if I'm gone, I do not want you to be happy. I want you to suffer. My pain is your pain.
Well, it's not like so suffer. Like, how long do you even have left?
Yeah, I mean, I personally, when you're gone, I feel like people are happy anyways. But that's not.
Yeah, I mean, she might just be happy just me not there.
But would you want her to go out with someone else?
No, why would I want that?
So you want her to be alone? Like,
yeah, no, freaking be alone. Like, hell no.
Just get another cat.
Can't be happy with anyone else. Are you kidding me? No. I'm kidding. Fine. But it has to be like a period, like at least 6 months. Like grieve for 6 months, be sad, don't do anything. And after that, okay, you can get on with your life. And yeah, but it's like.
But you're fine with another man just pounding it. And
I know you are.
Hey man, you're the one who brought it up, not me.
Hadouken. All right. I guess it's but it's like not when I'm there. I'm dead. I won't have any feelings. Whatever.
Did you see you created a on YouTube a fake not a fake but like a reality Squid Game show with real contestants?
Was it like they were playing like stupid like board games?
Actual real games, the same games that they played in Squid Games.
Oh really?
Yeah.
It's a good idea. I'd go on it. I'd totally go on
a show where you can die.
Nah, hell no, I want to go. You would go on it?
Let's say if you go in like $1 trillion.
I know you would go on it. You freaking cheap bastard. You would love that show. You don't care about your life.
If I knew, let's say if it's you and just 9 other guys. Let's even.
No, I would not do it. No way.
Not even it's like 3 other guys.
No.
What happened if it's
imagine you die?
What happens if it's just like 3 other females? And you're like stronger, faster, and quicker.
No, because it's the whole premise of it. I'm not gonna risk my death for money. That's just like.
But what happens?
Imagine you do die. Even if let's say you make it out. You literally killed 3 other people just to have a bunch of money. It's like, are you really gonna live your life and be happy?
Yeah, that's true. Actually,
not worth it. I can't understand them doing it with like 200 whatever people it was. Like, really, people would even do that? It's just crazy. But that brings us back to people who are only living for heaven on earth. Of course, they'll do it. You can get all this freaking money, and who cares about anyone else? Right?
What do you mean?
Like we were talking about, like people want utopia on earth. They just want heaven on earth. So really, it's all about who gets the most stuff and who has the most money. So that's all they're worried about. So I would get why people would want to join that if that was their purpose in their life.
I feel like money, honestly, just gives you temporarily happiness.
Everything does.
Yeah, everything really does.
Everything that makes you happy is really just temporary. It's like never.
Yeah, that's 100% true. Yeah. I mean, I see quotes. People are like, "I'd much rather cry in a Ferrari than the Honda." But no, money only does buy temporary happiness.
Well,
If
not saying
anything,
not to
actually,
get money, but
again, it could make you actually depressed more in the long run because you can buy anything, you can do anything, and if you're still depressed, you're like, wow, now what's going to make me happy?
yeah, exactly.
Uh,
You're gonna have to spend more on stuff that you don't really want and drugs. Like that's why these famous people do drugs. Why do they all do drugs? Because they can get it. It's available. They need something else to make them happier.
no,
So,
man, that's not true. Well, no, drugs
yeah,
do
that's
make
true.
no, drugs do make you happy.
Yeah.
For people who are listening, relationships don't make you happy. You know, accomplishing goals makes you happy only for a little bit. But you know what makes you happy all the time? Drugs. Drugs always make you happy.
Yeah, but it's also temporary.
Yeah, I heard cocaine's a great drug to make you happy. I heard cocaine's really nice.
Gives you energy. It's like caffeine.
I heard crack makes you feel great. We're pro drugs over here.
We just hear about them though. We don't actually try them. We're too scared. But we hear great things. We get great reviews on those drugs. I know a guy named Andrew. He's done all of them, and he raves
Speaking
about
of
all.
Andrew, we haven't heard from Andrew in a long time, man.
He got busy with mortgage loans.
I don't even think it's
Never
that.
thought
I
I'd
feel
say
like
it.
Andrew has always been a security guard, and now I feel like he's moving up the ladder to whatever mortgage lender.
Oh, I get it.
Like,
We're not
what
good
the-
enough for
Yeah,
him
exactly.
anymore.
That's what I'm going with.
Oh, wow.
You know, I'm
He
making
moved
like
up.
100K a year. What the fuck am I doing with these two freaking losers? You know?
In a way, he's right. If I was up there, I wouldn't hang out with me. But he's not really up there. He just moved up like a little, and he's just looking down on us like we're a bunch of minions or something. That's not cool.
Yeah, man. I know. It's. I don't know. I'm surprised he even got this far. To be honest, I mean, whatever.
I probably went like this. Shirley was like, "Why don't you hang out with Brian and Yusuf? You haven't seen him in a while." He's gonna be like, Psh! "Are you kidding me? Brian and Yusuf? Look at me now.
Fucked out.
Look at
I
mortgage
got new
loan.
tattoos now. Look at me. I
Yeah.
got tattoos all over me. I'm too gangster for these guys.
I was only hanging out with him because I was bored and had no
Yeah.
money.
I miss him being a security guard, man. I don't know.
Yeah, that was a low life Andrew I liked.
I like Lil. I don't know, man. It's my friend who's like really successful. I actually liked him more when he was like not as successful, because now he's like talking. Oh yeah, I do this, I do that, and he's like, you should do this. I'm like, stop telling me what to do. He's like, you know how much money I make? I know what I'm.
Wait. So you wouldn't want your friend to be successful?
It's
I bet
not
if I got
bad.
successful, you'd be hating. You'd be hating. I know it. You're a hater deep down.
No, I'll hate it because your dad's gonna make you successful. That's why.
No.
That's why.
Well,
it's
still,
like-
you'd hate it. I mean, either way. Okay, here's the
No.
question: you wouldn't give your kids your business or your money?
Do I give him my money?
Yeah. Would you give them your money when you die, or would you
Yeah,
give them a big will? So it's
Yeah.
not wrong.
but I
You
don't
would do
want them to bank on that. That's the thing.
Well, they are. They're gonna know it.
It's not right.
Like, look at Bill Gates' kids, man. They're not doing shit. They're just
No,
sitting
Bill
there.
Gates actually said, "I'm not giving my money." I think by
Oh,
law,
sure, no.
actually, he has to give like 1% or some shit like that.
Well, yeah, because they have to like earn it, right? Like, wouldn't you
Yeah, but
want
it still
to?
can be said 10% of whatever that he gets, or even 1%, still more than like 99% of other people.
Oh yeah, with him. But like, wouldn't you want your kids to like push it and earn it? Like,
All
you
right,
always
well,
say that.
My favorite times is hanging out with broke people. I feel like you have a much better time with broke people than you do.
They have
with
nothing to lose, and everything makes them happy. Like, this is going full circle.
That's the thing. Yeah, man. You go out with like a rich person and you get like whatever, or you
An
go out
ice
with
cream.
a poor person. Yeah, but if you go out with a poor person and you come across like a good deal, like a 99 cents taco, like, oh shit, 99 cents taco, they get so happy. You have a great time,
Yeah.
But like if you go out with like a rich person, they complain about a $90 steak.
Yeah, guaranteed they just want to go and sit and be on their phones and not do anything.
Yeah, you have more friends, you have more fun with broke people.
Moral of this episode: be broke, do drugs. You'll be more
You're
happy.
happy. No, really. Who do you see have more fun like these days? Homeless people dancing, having fun in the time of their lives, not a worry in the world. We're just really
So stupid. It's brilliant. It really is.
No, think about it. Who's really the happy people?
Yeah, the happy people or people who just content with what they have. They're homeless, whatever. They're not. Everything is extra. Everything is good. Everything's a positive. You can't go more down. So everything's up, and then the reverse for the other side. And this is how it goes. And we're not saying do drugs in all seriousness, because you get addicted and it's
I mean,
bad
I
for
don't know.
you.
I'm kind of considering becoming homeless now at this point. It sounds very enticing.
Yeah, the homeless part maybe. I mean, you got the look, so
I just want to make sure I take this Christmas tree with me everywhere I go.
yeah, you need that. But someone will steal it.
It's happiness is within.
Where
That's
did you
the
get that
moral.
from?
Happiness is within.
Yeah, I think it's me. Yeah, I said that.
Yeah, where'd you get it from?
Some movie. No, I don't know. It's like a saying, happiness is within, because it's so true. It's like you have to make yourself happy. If you depend on other people to make you happy, you're gonna be disappointed. Seriously. Like other people always gonna put you down. You gotta make yourself happy, and then everyone around you becomes happy because they know you're a happy person. I'm like, oh, okay. Makes everyone's mood better.
That's true. Well, that kind of ends our first episode about true happiness.
True
So
happiness. Get away from the meta. Be more homeless. And that's what you need to do.
yeah, 100%. You don't need to fuck 500 girls. I think living on the streets, doing drugs every once in a
Big
while,
example.
finding happiness within yourself while you're on drugs. Do drugs. What is it? Shrooms or something? I heard it makes you like think like out of this world.
But you don't do drugs. You can't tell people to do drugs. You can't do drugs. You do drugs next episode. Then you can tell people to do it.
We should have an episode where both of us just do like crack or cocaine on and just tell people how happy we are.
Yeah. I don't know if I can do that. Remember, I'm the religious one here, so I have to like not do that kind of stuff. Definitely no pork.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks for watching. If you made it this far, I'm surprised. Honestly, if you made it this far. This is the stupidest, most brilliant show ever. But if you liked it, leave a like, leave a comment. Obviously, we're new, so subscribe so we can help grow it. Any last words?
Yeah, do drugs.